I'm okay, I'm okay, I'm okay. I will not feel bad today.
Today is Wednesday, February the 12th, and today is the first episode of Wellness Wednesday, so welcome. Since it's Valentine's week, I figured that today would be a good time to start this, and we do this episode on the steps that I'm taking to love my body and the skin that I'm in. And it's a good way to start off these Wellness Wednesday videos. I was kind of struggling with how do I balance trying to get out the information that I want to about my journey with cervical cancer and trying to raise awareness for cervical cancer, while also getting out information on my return to wellness after dealing with cervical cancer, because that's a big part of why I wanted to do this, was to document my return to wellness and kind of have this be like an accountability thing for me. If I put out these videos, then it encourages me to do these things to keep myself well. So I was trying to struggle with that. So I decided, kind of came up with a plan this week that I would do cervical Sundays on Sundays to highlight the cervical cancer information and my journey with that, and then Wellness Wednesdays for the wellness side of things. So that's what we're starting today. So welcome. Wellness for me is really about an active lifestyle. I really want to be able to go hiking and biking in the summertime. Running, I used to love to run and play soccer. So that would be a goal I'd really like to get back to doing. And then my ultimate goal would probably be to do another triathlon in the next couple years. I trained and did a triathlon the year before I got pregnant with my daughter. And that I'd say would be when I was at my fittest. And I would just love to get back to that. Right now though, I get winded from climbing our 12 stairs up from the basement, and last week I put my back out doing a deep meditation. So I'm definitely not there yet. So how do I get from point A to point B? This is my before video that I'm going to post up here. So this is where I'm at right now. It's important to love your body regardless of what it's gone through. So that's part of this journey for me, is learning how to love my body despite the trauma. I'm about 30 pounds overweight. I've lost a lot of muscle mass. So those are the two physical things. And then mentally, it's been really challenging mentally, just dealing with the cancer diagnosis. And then I have a lot of body scars, and so I have to relearn how to love my body again, and that's a whole other process. As you can see from my video, that's a work in progress. All of these things are works in progress. So how do we get from point A to point B, from where I am now to where I'd like to be in a year, in 2 years? Well, for me, it's all about baby steps. The first step is to focus on nutrition. I've gained a little bit of weight, a lot of weight, and I've been working with a naturopath and my family doctor just in the last couple weeks, talking to them about nutrition and getting their recommendations on what I should do to help my nutrition. Menopause actually does a couple of things in the body, and I'm in surgical menopause after my hysterectomy, so it mobilizes fat to the abdomen, so it actually makes your body want to hang on to fat more, especially right in that lovely abdominal section that women hate and where our fat likes to go, but especially when you're in menopause. And then menopause also makes you want to encourages you to crave sugar. So those are things that are really tricky. So with my naturopath and my family doctor, we've been talking about reducing refined sugar and sweeteners, focusing on veggies, and fruits, and then lots of healthy fats that reduce inflammation, like avocado, olives, nuts, fish, and also reducing carbs and sticking to whole grains or coconut and nut flours wherever possible. So that's the nutrition side of things. Mentally, I've been doing a daily meditation for a long time now. For at least 8 months, I try and do it every day. It helps me sleep. It helps me calm my mind down at the end of the day. I find it extremely beneficial, and I just use an app on my phone to do that. We also invested in a sauna as a family. My husband and I looked at the research on saunas and how they decrease inflammation, they decrease pain. They actually just increase your longevity like quite a lot in some of these studies that have been done. So we decided it was a really worthwhile investment. So we got an infrared sauna for our home. You can also use, there's lots at gyms, your YMCA, your sports club, wherever you go, they usually have a sauna. I just am not a huge fan of other people's sweat. So this was a good option for us. And then walking is something that was recommended to me by my counselor, as well as my naturopath and my family doctor. Just 10 to 20 minutes of walking. And we're not talking like walking through the grocery store when you have something else that you're trying to do. We're talking about walking just to get your heart rate elevated and to focus on yourself and let your mind work things out. It's been really good. I try and do that. Ideally, they'd like me to be doing it every day. I definitely have not been doing that because let's face it, it's hard when you have kids and busy lifestyle to get that in every day. But I try and do it as much as possible. Since I just had a surgery in January, and since then I kind of fell off the wagon with the walking, but I'm trying to get back into it. And then I also do a restorative yoga once a week, and I've been doing that since I was able to from after the surgery I just had, and that's just a really deep meditative restorative yoga. It's really fantastic, and it's put on through our CancerCare Association here. So those are the steps I'm taking right now to improve my wellness. Again, it's baby steps. It sounds like a lot. It seems like a big list when I say it out loud, but really these are all things that are pretty manageable. And they're working with our family right now. So I'd love you guys to comment on which of these things you'd like to hear more about, and I can kind of go into further detail on those. Like this video and hit subscribe. If you subscribe, it helps me get the word out there about my channel and to more people that might benefit from it. So thank you for coming, and I'll see you on Sunday for our Cervical Sunday. Thanks. Bye.
I'm okay, I'm okay, I'm okay. I will not feel bad today. I'll be happy if I want to. I will be the sun.